To
Oh,
go back to a point you just said, which was Stevie giving you and the band the time to write your own music
yeah.
and to play. Free, maybe you could tell me the story about that and how at a concert that opened up your world and your solo career.
Yes. Well, we were in, waiting on Stevie to come in, and the band was tinking, and the girls were we were tinking, and Nathan Watt started to play this bass line. Next thing I just started singing, I want to be free, 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 and so we started that. And Green walked up to me and she said, "Here's some lyrics." So we started, writing the lyrics, and we wrote the song there in a band rehearsal, practice one day. And so we were all writing songs, and Stevie would let Wonder Love come out before him and do one song. And so this particular night, they said, "Let's do Deniece's song. Let's do Free." So I said, "Oh, okay, we'll do Free." So we come out and we do Free. But what we didn't know is that Maurice White, Verdine White, Philip Bailey, and their attorney was sitting on the front row. So after the concert, the attorney came backstage. He said, "Oh my, we loved that song you did. We loved your singing." He said, "Who wrote that song?" And I said, I did with some of the band members. That's my song." And so and then I said, "I got more songs." I said, "I'd love to send you some of my songs. I'm a songwriter." And I said, "Me and Philip Bailey have the same vocal range. So Earth, Wind, and Fire can do my songs." And so I said, "Can I send you your songs?" He gave me his card. About a week so later, I sent him 7 songs of that I had written. And so I didn't hear anything back. But 8 months later, I get a call. "Maurice White wants to have a meeting with you." And I'm thrilled. I'm telling everybody, "Oh my God, they're going to sing my songs. Earth, Wind, and Fire is going to do my music. Oh, thank you, Lord." And I get in the meeting, and Maurice says, "Well, I just started my own production company, and I just signed a girls group called The Emotions. And I'm looking for a female solo artist, and I think you're it." And I said, "Huh? Earth, Wind, and Fire is not going to sing my song. Philip's not going to sing my song." He said, "No, we want you to sing them." I said, and I went back, I talked to my mom, they said, my songwriter said, "Girl, you better take that record deal." I said, "Okay." So I did. And of course, the rest is history.
Yeah.
He did. I mean, that first project was just incredible, just incredible what Maurice did, what he did. He took my songs and, they started here. They were a person, but he came in and put a hat, a purse, some pearls on her. He took it to the next level and just incredible. And him with his arranger, Charles Stephanie,
Yeah.
was just on one of my songs called "If You Don't Believe," we were listening to the beginning, and Charles Stephanie just went over to the piano and he lifted up the top of the piano. He grabbed a guitar uh, pick and just strummed the pick across the piano strings. And that's what you hear in the very beginning of the song. Who does that?
Genius. Geniuses.
I mean, what he heard when he listened to what they heard was, I couldn't believe what they heard. I wrote it. I had a certain vision in my mind, but what they did with the music was pure genius, like you said.
Yeah, and that's just like playing with Stevie at that pinnacle of their career. This is a pinnacle also, I think, of Earth, Wind, and Fire when they're on fire. A-
Oh, yep.
And that the record, if I'm correct, this is Niecy, was recorded around the same time that Earth, Wind, and Fire was doing their Spirit album.
Yes.
And all the players, most of Earth, Wind, and Fire is on the record, and it sounds. I mean, it just sounds perfect. Was it recorded live with the band in the studio and you singing vocals?
We recorded live with the band in the studio.
Yeah,
I was singing along with them. Of course, I went back and redid my vocals, but when we were recording, I was singing along with them. So there was just this synergy between all of us, as it went ahead. And I never forget on If You Don't Believe, this incredible trumpet player, Oscar Brashear, was in the studio. And so I came in and did a little something right before the trumpet came in. I was just kind of warming up, and the look on his face, because I'd been around a lot of studio musicians. I was dating a studio musician, so I'd been around a lot of them, but none of them had ever heard me sing. And I mean, I will never forget the look on his face when he and I started recording If You Don't Believe together. I mean, I have to admit, there's probably only one other time in the studio where I felt that magic. It was magical.
Wow. Wow.
It was simply magical. That whole working with Maurice and Charles Stephanie on that project, just magical. And I've only experienced that one other time like that.
What was that other time?
The other time was working with Thom Bell